Hi, my name is Marti Bosch and I'm a PhD student here at the Urban and Regional Planning Community of EPFL. I started my PhD last September, so it's been more than half of a year now. And the main objective of my PhD thesis is to determine what are the levels of density that minimize the environmental impacts of cities, such as energy consumption. So far, I've been reading articles on the existing debate on what are the most sustainable urban forms, if it's either compact cities or sprawling cities. But what I observed is that we shall not restrict the debate to only terms of urban form, because cities are complex systems and there's a lot of variables at stake. So one of the peculiarities of complex systems is that their evolution is really hard to predict. So for instance, some densification policies, such as the adoption of urban growth boundaries, have turned out to increase rent prices. So citizens relocated to surrounding towns because they could afford it better, and now they have longer commutes. So what we intended as a densification policy turned out to have the opposite effects. And this is because we just tried to tackle a complex issue by terms of only form. Then also, of course, form has an important influence on travel behavior. But actually what's observed empirically around the world is that the use of private vehicles, such as cars, is more correlated with socioeconomic factors rather than with urban form. So we have to study urban form, but what we should investigate is what's the influence of form in the choices of citizens. And these choices are determined not only by form, but by other socioeconomical factors. And we have to see how these go together and what are the environmental impacts of these choices, which is what actually is going to configure the ecological footprint of cities.